Damon, we know all too well that these weather forecasts and these conditions can change on a dime, and the National Weather Service updated its predictions here in just the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, exactly. We do have some updates to what's to come for us here later today, as we are far from done with these storms and some of the rainfall we're going to get. We had a flood watch in effect across the I-95 corridor in the D.C. metro. That's still in place, but now this flood watch has been expanded to include the rest of central and parts of western Maryland through Washington County, and now the eastern panhandle of West Virginia is also within this flood watch that now goes until 5 a.m. on Thursday morning, so a little bit later into the night as well, with this flood watch remaining in effect. Just highlighting that possibility of very heavy rainfall that could lead to some issues for us today and tonight. Once again, we do have the ingredients out there for that rainfall to develop. We have a lot of energy. It's warm in the 80s. And then the other big component here is just how humid it is. That moisture is in the atmosphere in abundance, with dew points in the upper 60s to potentially the middle 70s. Now, so far, all of that moisture has gone untapped. It's been very dry, but also very cloudy. Soon enough here, though, as we continue through the afternoon, we have that stalled front nearby, as we see one extending off the east coast and another back across the Midwest. These will sort of come together, and we already have some activity back across Ohio that could fire up a good bit as we move ahead into the rest of the afternoon and produce a good bit of widespread rainfall, making it messy out there the rest of the day here today. So that rainfall and storm activity will be back here by the mid-afternoon and linger about into the night tonight. If the heavier rainfall sets up over some of the same locations here today, we could see that quick 2 inches or so of rain in a short time frame, causing that flooding. So the more rain we see, the higher the flooding potential is going to be. And we will not get a break from all this activity until we get into this weekend with a much more dry and comfortable setup. Now, overall, severe weather threats are a lot lower than yesterday. We just have a level 1 risk here in the dark green, so it's not completely out of the question we get 1 or 2 severe storms today, but overall, it looks like that threat is a lot lower. Our bigger concern here is that rain. There we go. The excessive rainfall outlook, a level 2 out of 4, right through the heart of the 4-state region here in the yellow, and the flood watch, of course, indicates that as well. And let's check it out. As we go over the next couple of hours, we'll quickly go from very quiet to active as those storms start to fire off to the north and west. And I don't expect them to be this intense, but notice the red reflectivities indicating that heavier rainfall and how those become a lot more numerous as we go into the later afternoon hours and into the evening, as that heavier rainfall continues and is a lot more widespread than yesterday. Now, the one good thing here is that this activity will wrap up at a pretty quick pace. By tomorrow morning, we should be in the clear, and most of tomorrow will actually feature a good bit of dry time. But still, there is going to be the possibility of continued scattered showers and storms as we roll ahead toward Friday, with this very warm and muggy setup not going anywhere. So we're going to continue to have activity tomorrow, and then especially on Friday as this stalled front finally gets moving. We'll see another widespread batch of rain and storms late Friday going into Saturday before we finally start to quiet things down again. This weekend is actually looking fantastic by Sunday, with mostly sunny skies, temperatures near 80, and a small break from the humidity as well. But we still have a few very stormy days to get through before we can enjoy that.